Alright, what up, gents and gentettes? It's Pulsar. So today we're going to go ahead and do Oi Tombo episode 8. This is following up with Tsubura and Tombo's match, right? It was set up by... I forgot what his name is. Igurashi? Is it Igurashi? I think it might be Igurashi. He set up a match with Tombo to play the nurse's niece, who is like a professional golfer, right? Of course, it's a kid, so it's like equal, I don't know, equal ages, I guess. And it was fun to see them interact with each other because it's like I think this is the first time where Tomo felt like she needed to win or she wanted to win, right? And it was pretty interesting just to see her kind of like switch that gear because it also explores later on in the episode we find like Igarashi starting to feel bad for putting all of like he's like kind of introducing a lot of elements to Tombo where Tombo's like reality has been staying like consistent. She goes, I like golfing, it's fun. I also want to stay on the island because this is what I know. This is what I like. And it was a really fun moment for me, right, to just kind of see that they like that the that Igarashi is going, maybe what I'm doing is wrong. And I was like literally talking about that. I was like, dude, this doesn't feel right. Like you're kind of like putting a lot of pressure on here, right? Like whether you know it or not. Anyway, so we should be following up with another game between Tombo and Tsubura. I'm not too sure, but we'll see. Anyways, if you're new to this channel, at the bottom left, there's a playback timer. That's going to be where I'm at in the episode, all right? So if you want to watch along, you can throw the episode on and watch with me. Let's just do this, all right? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. This guy just backpacking onto this one dude. Wait, so they're not going to play? Huh. So I guess maybe on the episode they played another game on the same day, but now there's... Wait, no, she didn't have her golf clubs. Oh man, they're gonna hold hands. It's kind of fun to finally see her interact with another kid too. Like I feel like you don't see a lot of it. There are other kids on the island, but you don't see them interacting. Does she have her clubs with her? Oh, I'm gonna hide the opening because we've seen this already. But yeah, it feels so quirky, dude. Like it's so quirky. I'll just never get over the fact that I don't care about the sport itself. Like I don't think it's ever really made me want to golf at all. But the dynamics between the characters is so good. It's so good. And then they just gave Tomo just enough emotional like backing, like for you as a viewer, that you kind of go, okay, I'll come and cheer for Tomo, right? And it's like it's really interesting when you think about it because like everyone, well, not everyone, but like the main guy wants her to leave because she has like the competitiveness and the skill to do well, right? But like you're really like it's like I don't feel like I would be pressuring this girl who's clearly stated that she doesn't want to play golf on that scale. She's having a good time, right? So it's like it's really conflicting for me, right? Like so I am wondering how the show will like breach that, right? Because the show is like well written. It's obnoxiously well written. It drives me insane. Yeah, but I guess I wonder if there's gonna be no actual golfing battle between her and the girl. If it's gonna be a typhoon, right? So it's just gonna be them talking. Oh, we're back. I feel like this is a dangerous thing to be doing in a enclosed space with a lot of people in it because I think this is a shelter, right? Headlines. I wonder if Tomo's just gonna let it rip. I guess you need to really not hit the floor here, right? So you gotta make it clean. Because, I mean, they are in, like, a public room, right? I think she's gonna fall over. Gojuka. I really would like to hear Igarashi's thoughts on this kind of practice. I guess he wouldn't really criticize the way someone practices if they have the results, right? Because she's very successful, so. You know, it was kind of, it would have been interesting to see Tomo ask why she's so motivated, right? That's weird because it's like it's not like Tomo isn't passionate, right? I don't know. Is it like she's? It's like something she does for fun. I feel like it'd be really weird to hear a girl panting in complete darkness. So she spends an hour just doing like this, like imaginary golf swing. Oh, so ultimately it's coming down to money, huh? Oh, right. Oh, this is a pretty good way of framing it, right? Because it's like, can you give back to the island that gave, like, if you were to play as a Tomo, right, how do you give back to the island that gave you so much, right? Because, like, you're basically just taking advantage of the island, but not really giving back, right? Right. I totally forgot about that being a thing, right? Because she's just like, oh, this is cool, but, like, she's not figuring out how to, like, pay it forward, right? Right. Oh. What a hero. I think for him, it's also just important to have that moment for her. You know what I mean? To bond with her. We were like, K truck looks awkward. Oh, the father that probably can't afford to do it. That's such a rough spot to be in, dude, for the parent. Oh, I just realized she's not tanned up. dad gonna be kind of hurting about this? Yeah, I was gonna wonder if it was free. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's kind of what the vibe I was thinking, right? Was that paying? Okay. Well written. Yeah. It's cool because they showed that one scene where you knew the dad was like that one moment where he's like contemplating what he needs to sacrifice for his daughter. It was like one moment. So I wonder if she was embarrassed to have the dad come up with him. That's why she did it. I don't know. I feel like the story is going to be ultra effective on Tombo. Yeah, this is where it's doing mental damage to her now. So she's leaving? Oh, so they didn't get to play more matches. Alright. I wonder if she's going to end up going to Okinawa to play her. Does Okinawa have golf courses? Okinawa's tiny. I mean, I guess it does, but it's small over there. That's interesting. The lines were very different than the Japanese. Oh, that's recycles? That's cute. You gonna keep the other one? Wait a second. The grandma says it was for Tsubura. The Tombo character is just grand thefting one of these shoes. She's just getting clubs from everyone. I wonder if she's never gonna actually get a whole bag set of clubs, and then she's gonna be just harvesting these like grievous lightsabers. So what does she have? She has a wedge, a 3 iron, and then what was that one? A five iron, which I still don't know what that means. So I guess she's gonna ask Igarashi to teach her what the function of that club. That's cool. I like how she's growing in clubs because this is cool from like a writing perspective too. Because now you can introduce people to the function of these clubs individually as Tomo gets them right. Yeah, I was gonna say he probably wants more focus on retiring. He's still really young. I forget, right? She's young. She's like 12 or something, right? Or she, That's a cool shot. I like that shot. Just the three clubs. So I wonder how she's gonna learn the other how to use the other one. 'Cause I don't think she did. She even use the wedge in the previous battle with Tsubura. Oh, there she goes. Is that true? Do you have to use 14? Hybrid. Big Bertha. Wait, why does it stop right away? Oh, okay. It's unfortunate because I already forgot what the other clubs do. Oh, it's like really high. That's something you could do in golf is actually just like not fully compress the tee in. Oh, I guess because it's if you think about it, it's her height. She's like too low to the ground, right? I'm pretty sure it's like a height thing for her, isn't it? I guess it's not fair because this club also belonged to Tsubura, right? And she wasn't. I think they were like pretty much the same height, so maybe I'm being a goob. Yeah, I'm guessing his name is Igurashi. I have no idea what I'm looking at. I like how whoever did it, I hope it was a full blown adult that pulled in crayons and colored it in. What it is? Has she been rating like calculating her swings on it? 'Cause 1 in 39 is a very specific number to be counting. It's funny though, because when you think about something like that, you kind of are well aware of your ratio to do a shot that you consider like tricky. So it really factors into can you trust yourself to do that in a match or whatever, right? Who knows, Kuta? Well, so this is a cool way to introduce her to a new strategy to approaching a hole that she's probably not experienced with, right? I feel like she's gonna flub it and it's gonna go in the water though. Let's see. Interesting. Okay. Well, this is a cool way to see how she's applying what she's learned, right? Because I think if you think about how she was playing before, she kind of just was following the motions of the course that she knew, right? But now that there's a new section, it's a new approach for her. It's pretty cool. I don't know how if I would be happy that it's called they named it after me, but the club just says Big Bertha. So the only thing I can think of is are you calling me fat? Are you calling me fat? I like how she calls out her golf swings like special moves in fighting games. Thank you, Tombo, for well, unfortunately, like the last like 10 seconds basically exploded for the recording. Forgive my sins. I'm telling you, man, it's Tombo. Tombo breaks my setup, man. It's so it's making me really nervous whenever I try to record an episode of Tombo. It's like it's so painful because it's like I love this show, but then whenever I watch it, and I try to record it. I'm just like this is so miserable. Well, anyway, what you guys I don't may have missed is basically Igaiga. I'm gonna call her Igaiga because I don't remember his actual name. Igaiga, which is what Tomo calls him, wants to meet the creator of the golf course, right? And I guess the guy doesn't live on the island anymore. Wait, let me see. Hold on. Oh, yeah, no. So he's still on the island somewhere, and so hopefully Igaiga will go meet him. And then I'm curious if they're gonna he's probably gonna take Tombo with her, right? And it'll be interesting to see Tombo interact with the person that makes golf courses. Because I think what's gonna happen if you kind of use it as a like a doorway for her, it'd be that she gets to realize that approaching or using what she knows to approach and experience like a new golf course, whatever, will really open up her horizons, right? Because like she's having a lot of fun applying what she knows, right? And I think that's going to be the gateway to maybe making Tombo a little bit more interested in golfing in other places, right? And it's really cool because like there's the show is slowly trying to peel away all of the barriers that Tombo has kind of made for. I don't really want to call them barriers, right? They're like basically just slowly expanding her horizons, right? In a very, very powerful way where it's not overwhelming, right? Because I think that's a lot of times that happens, right? Is that you kind of approach someone, you kind of get really too forward with what you want to do, and then the person ultimately gets really defensive, right? But the way they're doing it is just very slow, and it's really it's just really nice, right? I really appreciate how they're approaching it. I mean, that's what I'm assuming is going to go happen, right? That he's gonna go, she's gonna want to be interested in other golfing range. I don't know what they're called, golf courses, right? And that's gonna be a really really sick way to get her to go, right? Because I can you imagine if there's probably going to be another setup full at the other place that they're going to go to, right, for the next episode. Maybe, presumably, that's what I'm going to guess. That's how I will assume that episode 9 is going to be. But yeah, I'll see you guys for episode 9 on Pulsar. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.